#1 at the box office, and I'm talking about Project Hail Mary. Well, here to discuss that are Bart and Jennifer Mills, our local movie reviewers. Welcome, Bart and Jen.
Good morning.
All right, so #1 at the box office, doing pretty well.
Yep. So this movie stars Ryan Gosling. He is a high school science teacher who gets enlisted to go into space to try to figure out this mysterious bacteria that is eating the sun. And so he's been up in space for like 11 years, something like that. And while he's up there, he discovers a new life form and makes friends with this new life form, which he nicknames Rocky. And between the two of them, because Rocky has been sent on the same mission, basically, to also save his planet from this disease that's eating the sun. And the two of them team up to try to save the world.
All right. So this movie is obviously sci-fi and probably adventure. Is it comedy as well?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of comedy in here.
Because Rocky's very funny, and their interaction is very funny.
All right.
There's a lot of E.T. kind of feel to it, between the two of them.
All right. So we all like Ryan Gosling. He's a great actor, so he does.
How can you not love Ryan Gosling? Yeah.
So he is the star of this movie, correct?
Well, this is the thing with if you saw The Martian, which was the same director the same author, the same book author, Andy Weir, wrote this. And so if you saw The Martian, I mean that was basically Matt Damon in space by himself, and it was a one-hander kind of. And this is kind of the same model. So if you didn't like Gosling, this movie would be horrible because it really is. He's on screen 100% of the time, and it really does depend on him talking back and forth with. Basically, the tool is he talks back and forth to a camera that he knows eventually will go to Earth down the road, but he's too far away even to communicate directly with anybody else. So it's him, and then he has set up a language computer to help him speak with the alien. But it does depend on the charm of the actor. Plus, it also depends a lot on the writing. And this is it's a smartly written screenplay. It's obviously a popular book and a great funny book. But it's got a lot of heart. It's got a lot more. I'd say it's a lot more emotional movie than I think The Martian was. Mm-hmm. But it still hangs on to a lot of that cool science stuff that I think draws a lot of us in.
Yeah. Now I understand that the acting as well as the visuals are pretty amazing in this movie.
Yeah, when we left the theater, I said to Bart, if you didn't have an actor that was really likable and a really great actor, this movie would not have worked. Because you literally are with Ryan Gosling for 2.5 hours, and if that didn't work, the movie would have sunk. But luckily, he did an amazing job. There was great chemistry, and it was just a fantastic movie, really.
And the interesting thing is this was all done with physical effects. So this isn't a lot of CG. You're not going to the movie and saying, the alien itself isn't created out of a green screen and stuff. This is puppetry and it's physical works. And so it's kind of fascinating because you're actually seeing an actor play against other actors who are puppeteers. So I think it works that way.
All right, so let's go to my favorite website, which is, of course, Rotten Tomatoes. All right, so Rotten Tomatoes, they give it a 95% critic rating, which is good, and a 96% audience approval rating, so they're pretty much match up right there.
Yeah,
and I think people who go to this, again, I came home and watched The Martian the next night because it really does. People who like The Martian will love this movie. It has a broad sort of reach because Ryan Gosling, I assume, brings in a younger audience. It actually is it's not necessarily kid friendly because there's a lot of science talk, but it is it's accessible to young people. And then it's a dad movie because there's enough science and stuff in there to keep us all going. And to say the hero in this is a high school science or a middle school science teacher, which is the best part of it. So we need more movies where teachers are our heroes.
Right.
All right, so let's go to the big reveal here. Are we giving it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or just somewhere in the middle?
I give it 2 big thumbs up. And I will warn the ladies and maybe the men, you might want to take some tissues because I cried like 3 times in this movie. So, because it is very emotional.
Yeah, I didn't cry, but I'll still give it a thumbs up. I think it's a lot of fun. I haven't seen a movie this fun for quite a while. Yeah. And it's just got all the elements of it. And I think it's going to be really rewatchable as we move forward. So I think it's one of those things. And I will say, once again, this is big screen worthy. We actually left town and saw it on IMAX.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking movie, and it really does. It's worth seeing on
in the
big
theaters.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it with a full house too, and that makes it more fun.
Theater. Yep.
All right, so 2 big thumbs up for the movie Project Hail Mary. Well, Bart and Jen, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank
Thanks
you
for having us.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more when we return.